name's Pauline McBride. I'm a law lecturer and a solicitor. I'm not going to talk about law though. I'm going to share with you how, in the last few years, I learned about coding and artificial intelligence. Although I still have lots to learn, I now teach aspects of coding to law students at Queen's University in Belfast. First, why code at all? Some people say that coding is the new alphabet. You need to learn it to make sure you have the skills you need in the workplace. Certainly, data analysis skills are in demand. People are increasingly looking to big data and artificial intelligence to find solutions to problems ranging from detecting illnesses to predicting the outcomes of court cases. Coding skills are attractive to employers. Steve Jobs of Apple is credited with saying that coding teaches you how to think. Coding does involve looking at problems in a logical way, breaking problems down into smaller parts and finding solutions. However, my recommendation is to try coding because it's fun, and if you find that it's fun, you'll be motivated to learn. I learned to code after becoming involved with a fantastic PhD project. Dr. Yoon Kim, the principal supervisor for that project, pointed me in the direction of useful resources. This was a huge help, and I'm happy to share some of these tips with you. One of the great things about learning to code is that there are lots of brilliant free resources. Many of these are aimed at beginners. There are also lots of forums where you can find answers to your questions. I'm going to share with you the resources that I found particularly helpful in learning about coding and artificial intelligence. My top tip is to install the SoloLearn app. If you're under 16, your parents will need to agree to the terms of use of the app. You can install it on your mobile phone, which means that if you've a spare 10 minutes while you're travelling on a bus or waiting in a car, you can use the app, learn some more coding, or practice the skills you've already learned. Once you've installed the app, you don't need to install anything else. You can use SoloLearn's code playground to try out your own code. The app has an easy-to-use interface. It offers lots of courses in coding and data science, including Python 3, arguably the most important programming language for data science, machine learning, a branch of artificial intelligence, as well as courses about web development. Each course provides information, examples for you to try, and questions to check whether you've understood what you've learned. If you want to learn how to code, my suggestion is that you start with the Python 3 course in SoloLearn. If you're interested in becoming a web developer, the best place to start is probably the course on HTML. You'll receive a certificate at the end of the course to show that you've successfully completed it. This is not a formal qualification, but the certificate would show a college, university, or future employer that you're able and willing to learn. Other great resources for learning coding include the courses at Code Academy. Many of the Code Academy courses are free, so long as you pick the basic package. Others cost money, some around £15 for 20 hours of video training, plus other resources. Udemy and Coursera also offer great courses, though these are not free. My second tip: although many of these clubs won't be running at the moment, keep an eye out for events hosted by coding clubs in your area. These offer a great way to learn from other people. My next tip is to create an account with Kaggle. Kaggle runs competitions where the prize money can be as much as $1 million or more. So Kaggle are strict about creating accounts. If you're under 16, your parents will need to create the account, and sign an online consent form to allow you to take part in competitions. Kaggle provides a coding environment where you can use Jupyter notebooks to run your code. You can see what Jupyter notebooks look like and try out notebooks that run as web pages on your browser here. After you've created your account, you don't need to set up anything else. That's all done for you by Kaggle. One reason for recommending Kaggle is that it offers free coding courses. I found the courses in Pandas and the Introduction to Machine Learning particularly useful. The other reason is that Jupyter notebooks offer a great environment for coding. If that's not enough, you can view, copy and edit other people's notebooks in Kaggle, and of course, seeing how other people tackle problems is a great way to learn. My final tip is that if, after you've dipped your toe in the water of coding, you decide you want to do more, consider installing the open source Anaconda environment on your laptop. Anaconda is said to be the world's most popular Python platform, and it comes with Jupyter notebooks pre-installed. That means you'll be able to create, run and save Jupyter notebooks on your own laptop. Installing software can be tricky, so you might need some help with that. You won't want to install it on a laptop owned or used by somebody else without permission. I've used coding to extract information from court cases or find information about laws mentioned in web pages. However, you could code for all sorts of reasons, to create games, websites, apps. Have a look at how the National Library of Scotland is using coding to explore its data sets here. If you become proficient at machine learning, there are any number of opportunities in all walks of life and for purposes as diverse as identifying animals on the verge of extinction, finding new stars, or helping people with speech difficulties. I encourage you to give it a try. Like anything worth doing, it will take patience and application, but it will be worth it. Good luck. Let TechFest know how you get on.